appointment to see Dr. Fatpacker at 1.
Do you? I don't see it here in my schedule.
Well, you're going to have to speak up, honey, because I'm having trouble with my hearing.
I said I don't see it listed here on this date.
Oh, no, it's nothing that I ate. It's just my hearing.
Okay, then just have a seat.
I don't want anything to eat. I just want to see the doctor.
Well, how about the nurse?
I don't want a hearse. I am not dying. It's just my hearing.
Okay, well, look. Please, just sit down and I'll see if the doctor is in.
What is it, Jenny Flicks?
Mrs. McGillicuddy is here, and she says she has an appointment, but I don't see it on today's calendar.
Well, didn't you write it down when she made it?
Probably not. I thought I'd remember it, and you don't have that many patients.
Thanks for reminding me of that. You know we have talked about this before. You know you have to write things down. You remember that, don't you?
I can't say that I do. You know, if I had known this job was going to be so demanding, I probably would have asked for more money.
I am counting on you to keep my office running smoothly.
I think you're adding for a big disappointment.
All you have to do is answer the phone and write things down. How hard can that be?
Okay, listen, I'm on it like a Dalmatian on a fire truck. I will take care of it. Will you please take a chill pill, Julius?
Julius, I am Dr. Fatpacker to you, Miss Flicks. It wouldn't kill you to show me a little respect.
We don't know that.
Well, just send in my next patient, please.
Oh, yeah, but what about my raise?
We will talk about that later. This conversation is over.
Not if I keep talking.
Will you send in my next patient?
There is no need to shout. The doctor will see you now.
What?
I said the doctor will see you now. You can go in.
Oh, okay.
Well, good afternoon, Mrs. McGillicuddy. I understand you want me to look at your ear.
Oh, no, thank you. I've already had a beer. It's my hearing that's giving me trouble.
How long have you had trouble with your ear?
Oh, I don't have trouble drinking beer.
Miss McGillicuddy, we set you up with 2 micro hearing aids 2 years ago. Are they no longer working? Where are your hearing aids?
Oh, my hearing aids? I misplaced them this morning, and I don't know where they are.
Well, let me take a look at your ears to see if there's any change to the last time that we saw you. Let me take a look here. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. You know, this is what you had in your ears. You put a suppository in each of your ears.
Oh, I can hear better now.
Well, you should without having these in your ear. My goodness. Why did you put suppositories in your ears?
Oh, I think I know where my hearing aids are. Oh, I think I need to go now.
Hello, this is Our Lady of Malpractice Hospital. Dr. Fatpacker's office. Jenny Flicks speaking.
You gotta help me. My wife is having a baby, and her contractions are only 2 minutes apart. What should I do?
Is this her first child?
No, you idiot. I'm her husband.
Well, have you picked out a name for the baby yet?
No, not yet. What does that even matter?
You should pick out a Chinese name like Zhang Zhu, just in case.
Why in the heck would I pick a Chinese name for my new baby? I'm not Chinese, and neither is my wife.
Well, you want to be prepared because, duh, 1 out of every 3 babies born in the world today is Chinese. And so you should have a name picked out just in case.
I'm going to call another doctor.
We have an appointment with Dr. Fatpacker this afternoon.
Do you? Are you sure? I don't see it here on the schedule.
It's right there under that blob fingernail polish.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sit down, have a seat, and I'll tell the doctor that you're in.
Okay.
Yes,
I called to talk to you about that raise you promised me.
I never promised you a raise.
You said if I wrote things down, you would give me a raise. And I wrote something down. I wrote that Bob and Rose Bush have an appointment to see you now.
Are they here?
Yes, they are, but that's not the point.
That is exactly the point. You are not helping.
I wasn't trying to help.
When you signed on, you said you wanted a career.
Well, I was wrong about that. Turns out I just wanted the paychecks.
Will you please just send in the next patients?
Well, okay, but don't think you're going to get out of giving me that raise.
He'll see you now, I guess. He'll do anything to keep from giving me that raise.
Well, good afternoon.
Hi,
Good
Doc.
afternoon.
Well, what can I do for you today, Mr. Bush?
Do you have a drink?
No, I do not have a drink.
Then you probably can't help me.
Oh, Bob, behave. You know how he is. Just excuse him. We're actually here because his hands are shaking so badly.
Oh, hold out your hands, Bob. Let me see. Do you drink very much, Mr. Bush?
Hardly any anymore. I spill most of it.
That's not true. He drinks every day, and a lot. He saw a sign that says Drink Canada Dry, and he wanted to go up there and give it a try.
Back off, Rose.
Well, you know, if you really loved me, you wouldn't drink so much.
If I didn't drink so much, I'm not sure I would love you. I'd kill myself.
I'm gonna kill you if you keep talking like that.
Mr. Bush, did your father drink a lot?
Well, he had to. He was married to my mother. Actually, alcohol killed my father.
Did he die of liver disease?
No, he got run over by a Budweiser truck. I'm so funny.
Do you have any other complaints, Bob?
Well, yeah. My right leg is hurting all the time.
Well, let me take a look at that for you. Lift it up and down. Is it hurting through here?
Yeah?
Well, I really don't know what to tell you, Bob. It's old age.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Doc. The other leg is exactly the same age, and it doesn't hurt at all.
Was there anything else that's bothering you, Bob?
Tell him how you're always seeing spots in front of your eyes.
Yeah, I see these spots all the time.
Have you seen an optometrist?
No, just the spots. I want to roll today.
Behave, Bob.
Just check here, Bob. Take a couple of deep breaths, please. Okay. I don't find anything wrong with you. A lot of it has to do with drinking.
Well, Doc, you want me to come back when you sober up?
I want you to go home, take a nice warm bath, and then sit in front of an open window until your bodies keep completely chilled.
Oh, Doc, if he does that, he'll catch pneumonia.
Well, he just may catch pneumonia, but at least I can cure the pneumonia. And if you don't like that idea, I suggest you give up drinking and get some exercise.
I have been exercising. I went to the gym the other day and lifted dumbbells. He wouldn't talk to me, so I left.
Very funny. If you don't change your ways, Mr. Bush, I'm only going to give you 2 months to live.
Really? Can I get them next spring? I love playing golf in the spring.
Well, Bob, I'm going to give you some pills, and these pills should make you feel better.
Doc, there's nothing wrong with me. It's the rest of the world that has the problem.
Yeah, well, I know. It's easier to give you that than the rest of the world. I would like to have you wait in the waiting room. I'd like to speak to Rose a little bit alone.
Sure, Doc. Hey, Doc, do you know what a hospital gown and health insurance have in common? Oh, you always think they're going to cover more than they actually do. They really do. I am having a friggin' funny ball.
Please go out in the waiting room.
Thank you, Doc.
Doctor, what did you want to see me about?
Well, Mrs. Bush, I've known Bob for a long time, and I'm really concerned. I really don't like the looks of...
No, neither do I. But you know what? He takes care of the yard work, and he can open jars.
Well, his health issues really has to do a lot with his drinking.
Well, he does like a martini now and then.
He drinks a lot more than a martini. The last urine test we took, he had an olive in it. And if I were you, I would keep a close look on him.
Well, I try. We do live in a gated community. But he gets out anyway.
I also wanted to talk to you about another matter. The last time you were in my office and talking to me, you were complaining about your husband's lack of libido.
Oh, doctor, that's improved quite a bit.
Was that due to the pills that I gave you for him to try?
Oh, yes, doctor. I did like you said. I mixed the pills in with his mashed potatoes at dinner, and right away he got all excited, and he took it one arm and he raked everything off the table, and with the other arm he threw me down on the table. And you don't want the details.
Well, I did not know that the response would be so sudden and that violent. If there were any damages, please see my receptionist on the way out so she can adjust the bill.
Oh no, Dr. Fatpack. We weren't going back to that Denny's ever again.
Okay then, have my receptionist see you out. Okay, Mr. Bush, thank you very much.
Thank you. Come on, Bob.
Okay.
Oh, bye-bye, Mr. and Mrs. Bush. Our Lady of Malpractice Hospital, Dr. Fatpacker's office. This is Jenny Flex speaking.
Oh my, this is Dick, and I was out hunting with my buddy Joe, and my gun accidentally went off, and I think I killed him. Oh, help me. Oh, you gotta help me.
Okay, now who is this again?
It's me, Dick Cheney, and I was out hunting, and it's just so terrible.
Do you want to make an appointment to see the doctor, Mr. Cheney?
You don't understand. I shot my buddy Joe Lyden, and I think I may have killed him. I need help right now.
Oh, well, tell you what, settle down, Mr. Cheney. These things aren't usually as critical as they first seem.
But I think I killed my buddy Joe. He's dead. Oh, say it ain't so, Joe.
Stay calm. The first thing you need to do is to go over to him and make certain he's dead.
Okay. Hold on.
I think you have the wrong number. No speak English. This is just a cleaning lady. Can I help you?
Yes.
It never stops around here.
I'm looking for Dr. Pat Thacker.
Are you new?
No, I've been around for a long, long time.
No, are you a new patient?
Well, yes, I'm fairly new here. This is the first time I've seen the doctor.
Well, here, fill these out.
All of these?
I guess not. I probably wouldn't know what to do with them anyway. Now let's see. How much do you weigh?
125 pounds.
125 pounds, okay. And how tall are you?
5 feet 8 inches.
5 feet 8 inches. Please, get on the scale. Right over there, see? And put your purse over here. Good. Scale right up there. Wow, that's pretty high. I'll tell you what, while you're on the scale, try lifting 1 foot. See if that helps. No, you're still 160 pounds. You're still 160 pounds.
No!
Let me get your height. Let's see how that goes. All right, just turn right around. You're 5'3". But have a seat, and I'll take your blood pressure. Okay, just put your arm out. That's it. It just takes a minute. Gotta be a little tight. Whoops, gotta put this in my ears. Silly me. Here we go. Now, this is probably gonna work better. 170 over 110, that can't be good.
Of course it's not good. I came in here and I was short, I was tall and thin, and now I'm short and fat.
Well, here, I'll tell you what, let me just count your pulse. I'm gonna put this down.
That would make anybody's blood pressure go up.
Okay, I'll just check your pulse then,
Okay.
all right? We'll do that. You know, amazingly, your pulse is as accurate as clockwork.
Well, darling, that's because you are holding my watch.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, listen, no worries about that. This is all just a formality. Now, do you have any wheezing, coughing, or shortness of cash?
No, I don't have any of that stuff.
Oh, that's good. Okay, now I'm going to go and check and see if the doctor's available.
All right. Excuse me, I need a little bit of help with drugs.
Well, I'm not holding, but I can make a few phone calls.
Honey, I don't need any more drugs. I'm trying to get off of them. If I have to go to the Betty Ford Clinic one more time, they're going to name a sandwich after me.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Here's a magazine. Just have a seat, and I'll see if the doctor is free. Hello, Our Lady of Malpractice Hospital, Dr. Fatpacker's office, Jenny Flex speaking.
Oh, I need help. I broke my leg in 2 places.
Well, just don't go to those places anymore. How stupid can a person be? On a sliding scale of, a stupidity sliding scale of 1 to 10, this guy is a 10. Will this ever stop? Hello?
Hey, baby, is the coast clear?
How the heck would I know? The coast is 80 miles from here.
Heavy breather?
I guess, but I'm wondering if he has asthma.
Do you know this Newsweek magazine says that the Russians are being banned from the Winter Olympics?
I guess we need some new magazines, huh?
By the way, is the doctor married?
Nah, he just got a divorce.
Oh, really? Well, that's terrible. What happened?
Well, he told his wife that she wasn't any good in bed, and then he caught her getting a second opinion.
That's just awful. Has he started dating again yet?
Well, I don't think so. Why, are you interested?
Why, no, little old me. Of course not. Besides, I have this firm rule about dating men.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I do not date them unless their wallet is firm enough, and then of course I will date them.
Yes, Jenny?
Have you had time to think about my raise?
No. Unlike some people, I have actually been working today.
Well, I certainly know how you feel. It's been nonstop out here.
Well, I was just going over the books, and I see that Mr. Jones is 6 months late in paying his bill.
Well, Doc, I think the last time he was here, you gave him only 6 months to live.
Well, call him back and tell him he has another 6 months or however long it takes him to pay his bill.
Can't that wait until after my break?
No, it could not. We don't have any other patients, so take care of it now.
Shows how much you know, Mr. Know-It-All. We have a new patient in the waiting room.
Well, why didn't you say so? Send her in. If you don't straighten up, there are going to be consequences. Serious consequences.
If you don't straighten up, there's going to be consequences. Serious consequences. Jeez. Anyway, you can go in now, Mrs. Sting. He's going to see you.
Well, hello. I am Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, hello, I'm Bee Sting, and it is such a pleasure to meet such a famous doctor as you.
Well, I'm sure the pleasure is mutual.
Do all of your patients fall in love with you?
I'm not sure any of my patients fall in love with me. Would you please sit down?
Well, they really should, because you are just delightful.
I'm sure you are delightful also.
Well, thank you, doctor. By the way, you know, you look like you're my 5th husband.
You've been married 5 times?
Oh, no, just 4 so far.
Since you are a new patient, it's only fair to let you know I charge $100 for the first 20 minutes.
How much do you charge for house calls?
How about I just examine you?
Do you want me to disrobe?
No, that wouldn't be necessary.
Well, aren't you going to do a full body exam?
I don't usually do that on the first visit.
Can I request one?
Well, that won't be necessary. Let me just examine you. Deep breaths.
Oh no, that's just the bra I'm wearing.
Ow!
I see from the diplomas on the wall that you did here.
Well, yes, I am. I graduated from Greenville High School, not far from here.
Why, I attended Greenville High School as well. Wait a minute. You're not the Julius Fatbacker who was the quarterback on the football team, were you?
Well, as a matter of fact, here I am. I'm the same.
Well, this is incredible. We were in the same class together.
Oh, what did you teach?
Teach? You're kidding me. I was in the same class as you.
Well, then you must have been held back a few times.
Well, I never.
Mrs. Sting, what happened?
I have never been so insulted in my entire life.
What happened? Did Dr. Fatpacker try to make a pass at you?
No, that would have been okay, but no, he thinks he's younger than I am.
What did you do to that woman?
It was a simple misunderstanding, I assure you.
Well, I keep your schedule straight, I answer the phone, I give medical advice over the phone, and I line up new patients for you. And then what do? You go and insult them into leaving. Now, someone, he is not is not pulling his or her weight around here. And that someone makes more money than me. So how about that raise?
There is not going to be any raise.
Huh. Well, okay, I wasn't thinking of you. I was thinking of me, myself.
No raise. Now get out.
Oh, okay. Well, then how about the company car?
No company car either. I don't have a company car.
I know that you do. And if you don't start pulling your weight around here, you are going to lose it.
Get out. No raise, no car.
You know, when I first started working here, it really bothered me that I didn't like you very much.
And?
Now it doesn't bother me so much.
Fine. Will you just go out and do your job as you should?
Listen, no raise, no work. I am just going to do my nails until you start showing some respect for the working class. Power to the people.
Dr. Fatpacker's office. Fatpacker speaking.
I was hoping to speak to Jenny Flex.
Never mind her. Is there something I can do for you, sir?
Well, this is Mr. Cass from HR, and I just wanted to tell her that she's been selected as Our Lady of Malpractice's Employee of the Month.
Jenny has been selected as Employee of the Month? That is preposterous. All she does is her nails and answer the phone.
Well, apparently she does it very well. People seem to respond to her sassy attitude. And apparently she gives good advice to people who call in.
She's been giving medical advice on the phone?
Yes, she has. And apparently she's very good at it. The Republican National Committee chairman called me, and he was quite pleased with some advice she gave to a Mr. Shaney.
So she's not even a licensed practice medicine. I am. She shouldn't be giving medical advice over the phone. I don't even give medical advice over the phone.
Maybe you should start, because I have to tell you that we've gotten less than glorious reports about you.
Really? From whom?
Well, just now a Mrs. Sting was in my office, and she was none too happy with you. We're blaming you for that little incident.
But that wasn't my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault.
Great.
I said we were blaming it on you.
Great.
It is my duty to inform you that along with Employee of the Month honors, Miss Flex is to get a sizable raise.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, and she gets her own Employee of the Month parking spot.
Her own parking spot? Impossible around here in this hospital. If I didn't have a parking spot, I wouldn't even be able to come to work.
Well, about that, we decided that we would convert your parking spot to the Employee of the Month spot.
She doesn't even own a car.
Is that so? We'll just have to get her one. What will you be doing with your car now that you don't have a parking spot?
What? You want to give her my car along with my parking spot?
And a raise. Give the poor girl a raise, for crying out loud. A good raise. She's the only person we found that could put up with you.
Well, what about me? Don't I deserve a raise?
Well, as a doctor, you can name your own salary. I named mine Fred, so pick some other name for yours.
Okay, I give up. I will give her a raise and my parking spot.
And don't forget about the car.
Okay, Mr. Cass. I will give her my car too.
Good man. And you thought this national health care thing wasn't going to work out. You can call me Jack, by the way.
Okay, Jack. I will take care of it all. Okay, Jenny, let's call it a day.
How about my raise?
You're going to get a raise, a car, and a parking spot.
Hey, great. What made you change your mind?
I just recently had a call from HR, and this gentleman told me that you are being selected as the Employee of the Month, and you are capable of having all these things. Follow me, and I'll show you to your car and your parking place.
Good deal. Now, who did you talk to in HR?
Mr. Cass. Do you happen to know him?
Know him? He's just my dad. Now, I've been thinking, I think we should open a nail salon in the waiting room so that the patients will have something to do when you keep them waiting unnecessarily. And then we really need some new magazines, not Newsweek, Vogue, Glamour, you know, that type of thing. And you know what else would be good? It would be swell if you could have somebody answer the phone for me, because, you know, my nails aren't always dry when it rings.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait.